stagger on the walls, and the flute's soft and heavy, and it's tumbling from the stalls. And the old men walk down Preston Street, lost in another time. And the pallets come in heavy with the fruit of summertime. In the stolen days from summer, in the stolen days, in the stolen days from summer, in those stolen days. The deep dark blue, and the mist holds in the lowlands, but it burns all before. And the sky is now electric against an aching blue, and the tears well in the richness as it slips away from you. In the stolen days of summer, in the stolen days, summer, in these stolen days. So let's meet behind the stadium, only you and I, and let's kiss as if the first time, only this time do it right. For I hear a band is playing as big birds cross the sky. Let's kick the leaves of autumn long into a winter's night. In these stolen days from summer, in these stolen days, in these stolen days from summer, in these stolen days. So when the bees are drunk and lazy, and they stagger on the walls, and the food is soft and heavy, and it's spilling from the stalls, and the old men walk down Preston Street, lost in a golden time, and the pallets come in heavy with the fruit of summertime. In these stolen days from summer, in the stolen days, summer, in a stolen day, in a stolen day. Stolen days from summer, these stolen days.
I wanted to ask you, of course, about your new record.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably have 5 more on the way, but this is the latest one to come out.
One more.
Another, just one?
Just one, yeah. But I'm known to lie.
Side by You two came out late last year, right?
Came out in January.
Okay, January.
This year.
Covers a lot of ground. I mean, literally, there's songs about, being on a boat, whale watching. It's a beautiful song, actually. And another song about Preston Street, right here in Ottawa's Little Italy. How did you... Because I mean, you're kind of known for like thematic work too a lot, and this covers a lot of different ground. So how did you manage to select these ones for this record?
I guess that's why I did it, in some sense, because it does cover such a lot of different ground that couldn't be put into one theme.
Right.
I mean, the next project I'm doing is on songs from the Labrador coast. So, so that's, I guess, an ontology of sorts. This one is just a series of songs from where I've been internally and externally in the last few years. So that's why I called it Side by Each.
Okay.
They're sort of,
So it's
I guess,
not
related
quite
in that
random,
the one that I'm doing the traveling and on the inside and outside on them, but there's not necessarily a theme going on.
And when you, because you're fairly prolific, not just in albums, but I mean you write a lot of songs. How do you manage to whittle them down when you are working on a project? Because I imagine you have this many. You need to whittle it down to 12 or 13 for an album. How do you pick and choose? Is it just a feeling, or is there more alchemy to it?
They tell me.
The
songs tell me, and so does the audience.
Yeah.
The songs tell me. If you can sometimes, when you write a song, if at the end of the song you have this sort of weak and collapsed feeling and a headache coming on, the song is unlikely to make it beyond that point. The song should give you energy when you're finished it.
Right.
And then there's a period of working the song in. So that's one way of saying, that song's got legs. And then you test it out in front of an audience. And sometimes an audience will get it immediately. And other times one is so convinced that it doesn't matter what the audience thinks.
Right.
And I'll do a couple of examples of that. One song which I don't think that the audience has quite got it yet, but a few people have.
Right. Which one's that?
It's called Two Glasses.
Two Glasses, and what's the story behind that one?
The discovery of two wine glasses under an apple tree.
Oh.
That's all.
That sounds great. Well, let's hear that.
Okay.
The deepest sigh as winds sweep through the bowl, and the trees they are on fire above the hill off Kiln Road, and the river is growing darker and the sky the deepest blue. They say there won't be frost tonight. Glasses by an apple tree and you. As the sparrows flit the grasses, the leaves are blowing high. Tossed up to the calling bees that wander across the sky. Always heading south, two glasses by an apple tree, that smile upon your mouth. Do you really think that I could forget you? And now the grass is laid down where the deer had slept last night. As clouds passed a salmon moon that then turned ivory white. And mist up from the river wanders through still, as golden threads are laid down neath the rustle and still. Two glasses by an apple tree once filled. And now the leaves have fallen, leaving russets, reds and golds. I saw 4 deer standing in the field up near Low. apple tree, would you put them back? I know it was a dreadful thing to do. As the grasses sigh, the deepest sigh, as the winds sweep through the gold. And the trees, they are on fire in the hills off Carron Road. And the river's growing darker, and the sky, the deepest blue. They say there will be frost tonight. Do you think that's true? 2 glasses by an apple tree, and you